Hey, hold on, don't scroll. In a Bible verse for you. It's from the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 19, and it reads, For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I don't want to do, this I keep doing. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this verse expresses the struggle that everyone faces when trying to do what is right. Paul is saying that even though he wants to do good things, he sometimes ends up doing the wrong things instead. It's a reminder that we all experience moments where we fall short despite our best intentions. In simpler terms, even though I want to do the right thing, I often do the opposite. It's frustrating and I can't do it on my own. This verse highlights how difficult it is to overcome bad habits or sin, but it also points to the need for God's help and grace. It's encouraging because it shows we're not alone in our struggles. But not only does it show that we're not alone in our struggles in terms of just having God with us and God's grace to help us, it also tells us that we're not alone within our brothers and sisters within Christ that are also facing the very same struggle of sin. Heck, even I'm not perfect. I can try to put on a perfect picture for you guys and try to still post on TikTok thinking that I'm perfect, but I'm not. I'm not perfect at all. I've failed multiple times. There's some times where I haven't picked up my Bible. There's some times where I've idolized a couple things that I shouldn't have. There are times where I have ultimately not have done things well. But even then, regardless, God is helping me through them, and He's encouraging me to keep going, and so on and so forth. He does the same for every single one of us. What's really great about God is that sure, he asks us to turn away from sin and so on and so forth, but he also acknowledges that we're not perfect and that we live in sin, and that we have a flesh that tries to deny our spirit constantly. And regardless, he accepts us and gives grace to us and forgives us for any of our shortcomings, and just extends further his grace and extends further his love and his kindness toward us. Isn't God just such a wonderful God? That even in the midst of all of our struggles, where we fall short or where we sin, he still loves us regardless? Doesn't that encourage you to even more not want to do anything that God wouldn't want you to do? So if you guys are struggling with any sin, I don't know what it is, but something that's really helped me is to think of sin in this way. That if I don't turn away from it today, starting today, then I'm not going to get over it tomorrow, nor the next day, nor the day after that. So I pray that you let today be your day one, that you let go of that sin and see if you can live your life without it, and just replacing that sin, whatever it is, with God instead. I pray that you let today be your day one of living without that sin or that bad habit, and see how your life changes. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but just know that you're not alone in this. That other brothers and sisters in Christ are also fighting this. And on top of that, God is with you. And if you do fail, don't try not to be too hard on yourself. I understand being hard on yourself because I am too. I'm one that's pretty hard on myself, but try not to be too hard on yourself and condemn yourself to the point where you feel like you can't do anything like that. That's not what we do here. We're just trying to change and just trying to correct our pathway. All right? Don't be too hard on yourself now. And most importantly, let God help you, and let God's grace be spread to you. Anyway, I pray this helped, and yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. God loves you more. Peace to all of y'all. God bless. Also, I have my cross necklace on this time. Let's go.